Hey guys, welcome to Dimension. My name is Creative Oche. I'm going to teach you how to effectively create a Christmas design for this particular Christmas season. So let's get started. So for this particular file, I'm using 1080 by 1080 pixels. I'm just going to work with that. Now, the kind of design I want to do is something centered around typography with a minimal background. So I already have my background, so I'm just going to import that to the file. So this is my background. I got it from Freepik. But now there's a problem. It has a text on it. So how do we remove the text? First things first is to press Ctrl J to duplicate the layer. Right click, rasterize the layer, and then come to the polygonal lasso tool. Let's close this. So click here and then like cut out the areas where it has the Christmas text, and you just trace it, click and drag like that. So I'm going to do that. So I have this. Now for the latest Photoshop version, you can use generative fill, but I've always said this thing that there's already that kind of feature, but people just name it AI feature because of the trend of AI. So for this particular one, just right click here, you see fill, you see content aware fill. That's what you're supposed to click. Color adaptation 100%, click OK, and it's going to disappear like that. So AI has been existing before AI came out. So let's deselect by pressing Ctrl D. So zoom out, we have this. Now the next thing I'm going to do is to create a new layer for my font. I'm using Mount Hills as a font. It's a free font. So I'm going to write Mary and then make it small, a little bit like this. Then go to the font color and I'll pick this, this kind of like brownish yellow. Now there's something I also want to teach you about fonts, where you download fonts online. There's some fonts you download online and they look different when you're using them. It's because they have some glyph effect that they didn't show you how to use. They thought you know how to use them. So let me show you. So for example, now this M, let's highlight this M alone. Go to your character. If you are looking for character, go to window, you see character there. So go to character, you see this two icon here, this swash and stylistic alternatives. So I'm going to click on swash first. So this is how it looks like on swash. So if I uncheck swash, I click on stylistic alternative, it's giving me another alternative. So this is stylistic alternative, and if I highlight it again, turn off that one, and this is swash. So I think I prefer this swash for now, for this particular one. Now let's go to the Y. So I can click on swash, it's fine. Let's see the stylistic alternative. Oh, there's none for it, so I'm just gonna go with swash. So that's it. So this is how it looks like, Mary. And then let's go to the other text, so Christmas. CH, because it's already highlighted as a stylist, a swash. So let me uncheck that. So Christmas, Merry Christmas. So we have this. So if I highlight the C, I click on swash, this is what it's giving me. If I click on stylistic alternative, it's giving me something else. So it doesn't have any design there. So let's go to swash. So then the mass, MES, so I think we should go to let's see which one works. I think this swash is better, and then we have that. It's compulsory to understand that you don't need to do it for all the text, because doing it for all the text might not be that nice like that. So now this CH is a little bit too much, so let's give it a little bit of space. I like the two of them, reduce the size and put them in the middle like this. So click on Christmas and take it to the top a little bit like that. So this is how it looks like. Now this is nice, but we can go further. So the first thing I want to do now is to go to the Mary, double click on it to give me blending options, and I want to add some gradient effect. So I click on gradient overlay, click on this, I have this, and then go to the default color first. So pick this color for the brown, the existing brown, and click OK. Then the second color, I pick this deep brown, click OK. So click OK, and then go to the second one. Or fastest we can use this, just right click on the Mary, copy layer style, go to Christmas, right click, paste layer style. So you have that, but I don't want the gradient to look from one particular angle on both text. So let's give it like an alternate reflection of the gradient. So I'm going to click here, the angle to the other side. So yeah, makes sense. So now we can add a bevel effect if we want to, but I think I'm just going to be very minimal. Now there's a problem also. If you check, the background is making the text look very small because of the space. So how do we fix that? And zoom out, increase the background size like this, so there's more space, and then you can increase our Merry Christmas text. So put it at the center, increase like so, put it like this. So Merry Christmas. Then let's add a Happy New Year, if that's okay. So I'm not using any swash anything, I'm using a normal sans serif font. So and a Happy New Year. So I'm going to pick that. I'm going to go to which font? DM Sans bold, semi bold, okay. So I click, then make it small, bring it inside and make it very small. Then put it in the middle like this. Boom. So let's give it some inline space. Go to character again and the V and A letter spacing a little bit like that, and then yeah, center, and we have this. You can also still spice this up. You can say you want to give it a glass effect. So we have a glass effect that you can download. It's not so expensive. You just can get it. It's very affordable. So I'm going to do that. So the first thing I want to do now is to highlight everything, group it, name it main, press Ctrl J to duplicate and convert to smart objects. So we have this as a smart object. Then go to filter gallery, and then go to, you see how it looks like. So this is the filter gallery. So I'm picking a new glass effect. So I have over I think multiple glass effects you can download. So this is it. So I have, let's say I will use this block. The block is nice, and I'm going to make it small, so like this, and click OK. So this is how it looks like. Of course, it's not looking nice. How do we make it look nice? We have two ways, but I'm going to give you the normal way you're supposed to do it. So press Ctrl J to duplicate this, then delete the smart filters from here. Yeah, so then take this other one that has smart filter to the top. Now you can create a mask tool. So for me, I use shapes like rectangle. So I just create a rectangle like this, then clip the effect into the rectangle and it's like this. So the rectangle controls the effect. So I can put it here, for example. It makes sense there. Can press Ctrl J to duplicate. Press Ctrl J to duplicate and carry this up here. So when you carry this up here, it's easier, and then it looks like this. So basically, this is how to effectively create a Christmas design. We can still spice it up with a lot of things. I have a bokeh effect, a light effect that can just add to make it look special. So I'm just going to drag one in, and oh sorry, I think it's on top of the layer. Create a new layer and drag it in. So change the blend mode to screen, and we have this. Can be like this, can be here, I can duplicate it to be here, we'll make it smaller, and I think this one is not really nice. Let's change it to the other one. I have another one, smaller, and then screen. Exactly, so this is okay here. So yeah, so this is how to make an effective Merry Christmas design. So it's just simple effects that we did, and of course, if you want to get the resources of the things I used, links under the video below. Thank you so much for watching. Catch you guys in the very next one. Peace.